right. Wow. So I guess Edifier makes headphones too? Yep, they sure do. In fact, these landed in my lap about 3 weeks ago, actually. I'm a little late to the punch on getting you guys the review, but I've had so many other companies ahead, and I'm starting to catch up now, which is really a plus in my book. It's going to be great for you, great for me, great for everybody. Most of you are probably well aware of what Edifier puts out. You may have seen my recent video on the NeoBuds Pro. Oh, what an outstanding set of earbuds. And I've also done a video on the TWS 330. So these are all fantastic earbuds, and it really comes to my surprise that they're heading into the headphone realm. Totally digging it. This is their new W820NB, and we are going to dive into these very soon. But before we do, allow me to introduce myself to the ones that are just meeting me for the first time. Where have you guys been? My name is Brandon No D, and that's right, there's absolutely no D whatsoever belonging in this name. And I love doing tech reviews of the latest and greatest, obviously covering headphones today. So if you guys like what you've seen so far on the channel, I encourage you, I dare you, I double dog dare you, get down to my page, hit my subscribe button, hit the bell, hit all to be notified in all this cool content I provide. And I also promise to deliver you guys great quality, as you can see behind me and in front of you, and above all, honest reviews, because that, folks, is how Brandon likes to roll on his channel. All right, with all that out of the way, let's head upstairs and see what comes in the box. You guys do know what I mean by upstairs. I'm sorry, for the ones that don't, it means my upper camera. Head upstairs. I think I've had a few different names for it now. Skycam, head upstairs, satellite I think I used one time. Don't remember. But yeah, so for all those that have been wondering, we're talking about the upper camera. All right, coming equipped with your user manual, and it's going to be in a couple different languages, of course, but guys, look how small the print is. I had a hell of a time. I'm like, so lucky for you, I've already done the hard work. I will be able to show you guys all the functions on the headphones. Also, coming in the box is a pretty lengthy. I have no idea what the hell I'm trying to say. It's a long damn cord, okay? It's a USB-C to a USB-A. So you will not see an audio jack cable on them. It's just a USB-C. And here are the Edifier W820NBs. And you know what, guys? Very light. First impressions, extremely light in the hands. That's one of the things that they're boasting about. But you know what's missing? A case. I'm really surprised that a pair of headphones didn't come with some kind of case or pouch. It came with neither. So take it for what it's worth, I suppose. But looking closely at the headset, they do flip out of the way, and I always love that when you're putting them on your neck to be able to flip them down so they're not strangling you. I also noticed that we're missing an L and an R on the inner cups, and it's funny, I used to make fun of that, but now when they don't come with that, I'm like, right, left, that. It's gonna be pretty easy for you guys because all the controls are on the right ear cup. There are no controls on the left, but you'll also get your R and your L. So shouldn't be no worries there. You got this nice gray padding on the top, and it's definitely memory foam because you can totally see it come back to life very slowly. That assures you that you have yourself real memory foam. You have your external mics on the outside of the ear cups. And when you put them on, I'm telling you what, these fit. In fact, let me do this for you. I love to wear a hat. That's because I'm bald, basically. But this way you guys can get a better look at what they look like. And you know what? They're nice and small. I like that. So for those that have kind of littler heads, they're definitely not gonna swim on top, but you also have adjustments on the bottom. Okay, so it seems to be an all plastic construction from what I'm seeing. Even the band. So not sure how that's gonna hold up in time. Obviously, we will see as we use them more, but is it a concern? I'm not sure. Let's see, how's the flex for them? They seem like they flex pretty good, not bad. Yeah, just wish they had a little stronger click, because yeah, it seems like it wants to fall down a little bit. Let's see on that side. But it's smooth, it does have clicks for your adjustments, but yes, definitely comfortable on the head. They fit my ears just fine, but if you do have a larger head, you are going to be fine with these. They get pretty big. All right, let's take a closer look at the right cup that's doing all your controls for you. At the very top, you're going to have the plus button, your power button, your minus button, and your Bluetooth button. So you'll press and hold the power button, and that will engage the unit. Pressing the power button once will either play a track, pause a track, answer a call, or end a call. Pressing it twice will engage either Google Assist or Siri. Pressing the plus button for 2 seconds will forward a track. Pressing the minus button for 2 seconds will play a previous track. Now, as far as volume control, you just keep tapping the plus button to turn up the volume, tap the minus button to turn it down. And here is your LED letting you know you're connected, and then you have your Bluetooth button. You'll press and hold that to connect to your device, and now it will act as your 3-mode ANC, normal, and transparency mode. And that's right, guys, these have ANC, and we'll be going over that in just a second. Moving down is your USB-C connection, and then a speaker for your phone calls. So that is it. All the buttons are all to the one side, which is different. I'm used to seeing at least like the ANC button on the left ear cup, but in this case, they're all on one side. All right, guys, let's nerd out with me real quickly. I'll go over the specs that these come equipped with, then we'll do a music test, mic test, give you my honest opinion, and we'll get you out of here. It's gonna be an easy peasy video today. Let's go. So how many of you detectives out there noticed I didn't wear my ring in some of these video clips? It was definitely not done on purpose. It's called getting older and more forgetful. So what you are going to get in these are hybrid active noise canceling. So that's better than the regular ANC. Stating reduces up to 38 decibels. Pretty sweet. Also coming with high res audio certified. So yeah, guys, you're gonna get high res supporting AAC and SBC codec. You're gonna get 49 hours of playtime with ANC off and 29 hours of playtime with it on. So even with it on, 30 hours is more than enough. Note, Skylar's in the house. Hi, Sky. She loves to interrupt. Where were we? Note, it takes 1.5 hours to fully charge these, okay? It's also supporting an app. That's right, guys. It actually has an app called the Edifier Connect. But before you get all excited about it, I'm going to show you all the features that it has. All 3, I think, coming up. Also coming with Bluetooth 5.0, thought maybe 5.1, 5.2, because it does have game mode. And I'll show you that as well. So that is it in a nutshell. Let's go ahead and slap these on our melon and hear how well they sound. All right, once you have these on and connected to your phone, go ahead and download the Edifier Connect, and it'll look something like this. All right, now you can see that it's connected, and it's not a huge app, okay, but it has a few features that are nice. Speaking of noise cancellation and ambient sound, so let's go ahead and test ambient sound. Okay, I can definitely hear the background real clear, hear my voice, no problem. That is nice. It's definitely a nice feature to have. If you're wearing these headphones out on a walk or a jog or something, you definitely want that ambient sound behind you. There could be somebody coming behind you with a bike. You just don't want to get smacked, or somebody could be coming to mug you. You never know, right? Let's hope not. Okay, then you have noise cancellation, and that is done here. And yes, it has taken the ambient sound away. It makes it nice and quiet. I can still hear my voice, but let me see. I can still hear the computer faintly. So yes, it's definitely not your $300 AirPod Pros, of course, but definitely will do the job. Okay, let's go ahead and go back into ambient sound so we can hear myself talk. So if you slide over to the right, you're gonna get off or on in your game mode. Turn it on. And there it is. Now the game mode is on. So we'll turn it off. So this is excellent news for you gaming heads out there that want to be able to play video games on your mobile device. All right, switching over one more time, it's going to show you the battery percentage. So I really like the interface. I think they've got what it takes to become a very good app. But unfortunately, there is no equalizer whatsoever, no sound stages to use, nothing. You get what you get, and that is all you get. Okay, so do I think they need to work on the app? Absolutely. Am I glad they even have an app? Absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and play a song. And obviously today's song choice is going to be by the providers of Artlist. You guys know how I feel about Artlist, or if you don't, make sure to get down in my description. It's the first thing you'll see. If you are a content creator, this is the platform for you. And don't forget to get 2 extra free months added to the subscription. Today's song title is called Sugar Sweet, and the artist is Zach Sorgen, or Sorgen. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. My apologies.
Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion. Loving this devotion.
Oh yeah, he's got great sound. Oh yeah.
Every time, every night, you and I on a roll.
Highs, mids are right there. Voice is crystal clear. The bass is where it needs to be. All right. Well, obviously, we definitely don't have to watch Brandon dance anymore. It's already excruciating pain as it is. So, yes, these sound fantastic. One problem, you cannot turn them up any louder. I felt that I needed just a little bit more, not much, but just a tad more to get, where you're blowing your eardrums off. But that being said, they sound fantastic. They're comfortable. They got just the right sound. I think for a certain individual that just wants something to maybe hook up to their laptop, take a stroll, even jog, these are going to be just fine on a plane, train, automobile. Is that a movie? Yeah, perfect. All right, let's go ahead and do a mic test real quick since I got you here. All right, obviously professional mic in use, but we don't want to hear that. We want to hear what the Edifier sound like, and we're going to hear that right now. How do I sound? This is what it would sound like if I was to make a phone call using the Edifiers. Does it sound good? I obviously won't know until I'm in post, so you guys get to be the deciding factor for just a second, because now I'm going to jump my butt in post and hear these for myself and give you guys my opinion. Well, I have been in post and back here at the table, and I can honestly say that sounded really good. Really good, nice and clear. These will be awesome for phone calls. Absolutely, 100%. All right, let's go over the pros and cons real quickly. and then we'll get you guys out of here as promised. All right, pro number one, obviously high res, okay? The AAC and the SBC codec in these, that's what makes the thump. That's what gives you that crystal clear sound. These are amazing as far as sound go. But like I mentioned, yeah, I wanted a little bit more, but not by far, guys. So it is right there at the cusp. I think you'll be just fine with these. And pro number two is definitely going to be the hybrid noise canceling ANC in these. I thought it did a fantastic job. No, it wasn't the absolute best, but it definitely was not the absolute worst. In fact, it's better than middle of the road. Where there are pros, we have a few cons, and here they are in no particular order. Con number one, I'm gonna go with the buttons on these. What I mean by that is they have that little indentation for the minus button. They have a little protruding little tab for the plus button, and they have like an oblong shape for your power. But when you have them on your ears, it's hard to find exactly where those spots are. I think they needed just a little bit more space between them, and it would have made it all the difference in the world. And con number two, the app. Why would an app be a con, Brannon? Is it really even worth having an app with this little bit of features? Yes, you can turn on your ambient noise, you can turn on your ANC, but you can do that from the headphones, okay? So you don't need an app for that. I guess about the only good thing right now for the app is to show you what percentage your power is at. I think that's it. So it made the con list. So until they can supply us with a customizable EQ or even some sound stages, I think the app would be so much better for sure. And lastly, con number three is it does not pause when you remove these off your head. A lot of people appreciate that. When you take off a pair of headphones, they automatically stop. And there are a lot of companies doing this with their headphones. These, however, do not have that, so you would have to physically pause it by hitting the power button or pressing and holding the power button and turning it off completely. All right, so it comes down to this. Would Brannon recommend you guys the new Edifier W820NB high-res Bluetooth wireless headphones? The answer is absolutely, because of the price. I think they are outstanding for what you get. And for those that are curious, right now as this review is being posted, you can pick these up on Amazon for $79.99, so $80 for a good pair of hybrid ANC high-res headphones. They are extremely comfortable. Yes, they're very light. Yes, they're made of plastic, but you have to consider it's Edifier. And I know Edifier puts all their heart into their products, without a doubt. So that being said, I'll be sure to drop you an affiliate link down in my description below and where you can pick them up. Guys, if you have any questions whatsoever regarding today's review or any questions whatsoever regarding any of my reviews I've done, or maybe you just have some steam to blow, get down there on my page, leave me a comment, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I can. And they are starting to flood in, and I am getting very behind. Apologies. All right, guys, let's get you out of here. But first, you know the drill. It's time for Brannon No D to open a fortune cookie. Let's see what the fortune brings us today. All right. Success is rarely created unless you're having fun at it. You know, there is no more truth to that than I could ever say. I mean, think about it. Think about that. Success is rarely created unless you're having fun at it. Because if I wasn't having fun doing this, I wouldn't be successful. That I know. Now, if you've stuck with me this far in the video, you definitely need help. But nevertheless, I love each and every one of you. I don't judge. Guys, don't forget to share and like this video as it helps my channel grow tremendously. And don't worry, you'll see me real soon in my next video.